Pennsylvania Debt Relief. How to cure your financial woes with CuraDebt. Have you struggled with debt and are constantly worried about it? Have you searched for answers yet found yourself unable to seek the truth? Are you a resident of Pennsylvania? Then our Pennsylvania Debt Relief Program is a perfect fit for you. With various information online, different companies, and, dare we say, charlatans, it may seem unlikely you find a solution. But look no further than CuraDebt. CuraDebt is the premier debt consolidator with a proven track record and decades of experience. We pair truly experienced staff with proper licenses. We're a one-stop shop to cure you of your debt woes. Founded in 1998, CuraDebt has helped hundreds of individuals overcome their financial grief and pain by providing them with sound legal and ethical guidance on their debt. CuraDebt's founder, Pemper, started his nationwide expansion in 2000 to help the millions of Americans asking for relief. Get a lifetime of debt expertise and learn more about how we can help you. Get your free savings estimate at CuraDebt or give us a call at 1-877-850-3328. Review the different options for debt relief at CuraDebt to maximize your saving. Debt statistics in Pennsylvania. If you are a Pennsylvania resident struggling to solve their debt issues, you are not alone. Surprisingly, over 10,000 bankruptcies were filed in Pennsylvania in 2021 alone, and the numbers are growing every year. Moreover, Pennsylvania residents now carry an average debt of over $3,700. Around 7% of people are unemployed in Pennsylvania, and 15% of people are living below the poverty line. Despite being one of the most expensive states in the country, Pennsylvanians earn $2,000 less than the average national income. While your costs are high, many individuals start to lean on debt, credit cards, and loans to help cover their expenditures. Eventually, debt that becomes out of control has severe repercussions. Undoubtedly, debt comes with stress, irritation, anxiety, and mental health concerns. Meanwhile, debt fatigue, the overwhelming feeling of being unable to pay off one's debts, is real. It can turn your life upside down. Rather than continue to suffer, consider debt relief. Particularly, CuraDebt can make your whole debt relief journey a lot smoother and help you take control of your financial situation. Pennsylvania laws for consumer protection. Laws protect Pennsylvania citizens from illegal debt collection and harassment by lenders. FDCPA and Fair Credit Extension Uniformity Act ensure that no consumer is harassed or denied their basic rights by debt collectors. FDCPA for Pennsylvania residents. One key federal law known as the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, FDCPA, safeguards customers from unfair debt collection tactics. For debt collectors who are pursuing claims on behalf of creditors, the FDCPA is applicable. However, creditors that are pursuing their debt collection are exempt from it. If you live in Pennsylvania, you may also be protected by the Fair Credit Extension Uniformity Act. Fair Credit Extension Uniformity Act prevents debt collectors from using unfair or deceptive practices when collecting debts. Prohibited practices under Fair Credit Extension Uniformity Act. The prohibited practices under the Fair Credit Extension Uniformity Act include contacting you at an improbable hour or location, contacting you at work even if they are aware that your employer disapproves of such meetings, repeated or continuously calling. If you are tired of disturbing phone calls, speak with a counselor. Above all, CuraDebt cares about your rights and will help you defend against illegal debt collection practices and violations. The most effective debt relief options for you in Pennsylvania. What is debt settlement and how does it work? Debt settlement means negotiating with your creditors to pay less than the full amount owed on your debts. The debt settlement program has been around for a long time and thousands of people are using it. Even when you are making regular minimum payments with the astronomical interest rate, it may take 15 or 20 years to get debt-free. Specifically, if a hardship occurs and you cannot pay the full amount by writing a check, CuraDebt can use its expertise to lessen your burden. CuraDebt will use its decades of background and expertise to provide you the best possible debt terms. After receiving your personalized settlement letter, you can become debt-free far faster. Benefits of debt settlement. Unquestionably, debt settlement comes with a ton of benefits for your financial and mental health. Some of the benefits are: you pay the lowest legal amount possible as compared to a really high initial amount. The goal is to get you debt-free much faster than without professional guidance. Boosted credit score. Ability to get back on track financially. Factors affecting debt settlement. The ultimate saving after debt settlement depends on a lot of factors, including total experience of the debt settlement organization, the age of the debt, your financial situation, your previous payment history, types of debt included in Pennsylvania debt settlement program, personal cards, credit loans, store loans, personal loans, car repossessions, repo loans, old accounts in the collection, credit unions, personal lines of credit, private student loans, signature loans, medical bills, any type of unsecured debt, types of debt not included in debt settlement program, car loans, federal student loans, home mortgages, some other secured debts, some medical/hospital bills, types of debt included in tax debt relief in Pennsylvania. Despite your situation, CuraDebt will point you in the right direction in case you got bad tax debts. Accordingly, CuraDebt can help you with these types of tax payments: state taxes, federal taxes, payable taxes, taxes from the spouse you feel you don't owe, interest, penalties, audit tax assessment, other types of tax debts, types of debt included in business debt relief program in Pennsylvania. CuraDebt understands how important your business is to you. CuraDebt will help your business with these types of debt: business debt, suppliers, vendors, lines of credits, merchant cash advance, other types of loans that are not secured by the property. What are the different options you have for debt relief in Pennsylvania? Before giving your commitment to any option, it is always recommended to check all the available options for you. These are some of the options that you may have. 1. Make regular minimum payments. Perhaps the most common tactics with debt is to simply make regular minimum payments. While this may seem easy, there are obvious problems with this option, such as your debt will continue to grow extensively and build up like a snowball. Your credit score will continue to get worse. Of course, there's a reason credit card companies request monthly fees. They believe consumers can only handle fees for 1 month of living expenses. Though even a few months of rolled over fees will make it much harder to relieve yourself of debt issues. Additionally, with the increase in interest rates, getting debt-free may last 10 to 20 years. In short, taking this option may seem simple, but it will make your life so much more complex in the long term. 2. Balance transfer of payments. Everyone knows this idea. Just take the card you have a high credit on and transfer the balance from one credit card to another. But again, this just continues to increase your snowball of debt. After 6 to 12 months, the interest rate will likely rise to a higher level than before. You are again in the same loop, but in an even worse position. With this in mind, newer credit and loans require consistent payments. While balancing transfers may seem wise, credit companies often view this activity as fraudulent. So balance transfers aren't helpful. Pennsylvania Nonprofit Credit Counseling or Debt Management Program, DMP. Chiefly, DMP is focused on partnerships between credit card companies and nonprofit organizations. While the idea started with good intentions, one must understand that typically these won't benefit the person in debt. DMP's concept is for a monthly fee to a nonprofit organization, the credit issuer will lower your interest rate to 0%. After many years, 0% rates couldn't persist and monthly fees and interest rates ended up increasing. The new benefit was paying one single payment monthly. However, in contrast to traditional methods, DMP is often quite similar or even higher in rates and fees. While this may have good intentions, donating to a nonprofit, you will likely have to pay a higher monthly fee along with a higher interest rate. With higher costs, your finances aren't likely to improve. Therefore, we don't recommend this as the best option. Pennsylvania Unsecured Debt Consolidation Loan. Imagine if you had to go to a separate store for fruits, vegetables, breads, meats, and desserts. While you could do that, most just go to one grocery store which has all of those items. Now think about this in debt form. Imagine, instead of paying multiple loans and credit cards, you could just pay one. In general, wouldn't it be more convenient to pay just one bill at a lower interest rate? This concept is called debt consolidation, and it might be exactly what you're looking for. In short, debt consolidation is the process of taking out one loan to pay off several separate loans. Consolidating debt is a good idea when you have several debts that are out of control and you can't manage. You typically receive a lower initial interest rate. Plus, by having only a single bill to pay, it relieves you of the headaches to keep track of dozens of bills. Yet, debt consolidation comes with a lot of disadvantages. Debt consolidation companies typically focus on maximizing their profit and preying on those down and out. They employ high fees to take out a loan and are often more aggressive than your current debt collectors. While conditions are written in fine print, most find their interest rates increase, which leads to even worse debt. Thus, you have to keep a regular and smooth payment history. Otherwise, it will look like fraud to the lender. Pennsylvania Secured Debt Consolidation Loan. This option may seem prudent but has a lot of concerns. This idea is as follows. You use your home equity to take out a consolidation loan to pay out other unsecured debts. While this provides you a loan and your home equity is largely secure, here's the concern. This option ends up swapping unsecured debt with secured debt, which ups your risk. For any reason, if you are unable to make regular payments, the lender can technically close on your property. Since debt payment issues are already a concern, that last thing you should want is loss of home. However, if this is done with professional help like CuraDebt, you can get some room to breathe. With the lowest interest rates and highest savings, CuraDebt will come to your rescue. Moreover, we can help you determine if this is the right option for you. Credit counseling. Despite credit counseling being a common tool to improve on one's debt, there are a number of issues with the service. First, finding a professional and elite credit counselors is time-consuming and difficult. Often, only after months of working together will their intentions become obvious. This is often used as a way to help borrowers who are struggling with debt management, but it can also be helpful for those who want to improve their credit scores or consolidate their debts. While it can be an excellent option, a high monthly fee makes this option less than desirable. While interest rates may improve slightly, the cost of a monthly fee will hurt your debt relief chances. This can also look like bankruptcy to creditors. It may appear to lenders that the organization is making payment instead of you. In addition to answering questions about your finances, counselors may also provide information on alternative ways to pay off debts, such as payment plans or hardship exemptions from late fees or other charges. Bankruptcy. The last resort for any person in Pennsylvania is declaring bankruptcy. If your income is less than the median income of your state, Chapter 7 bankruptcy will be applicable. If your income is more than the median income of your state, but you still cannot manage to pay back the debt, Chapter 13 bankruptcy will be applicable. Thus, if your business is unable to repay its debt and is on the verge of insolvency, it will file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. However, bankruptcy is also the option of last resort. Any decision to declare bankruptcy should thoroughly be discussed with a professional, where you understand the ramifications that may stay with you for decades. Merchant Cash Advance, MCA. A merchant cash advance loan is a loan for actively running businesses that need extra cash to cover various business activities. If you need some extra cash to run the business, but your payments are stuck due to some reason, you can take an MCA loan. An MCA loan secures against business receivables. Inability to pay back a loan by your business will allow the lender to collect receivables against your business. Your business is an asset and something you can leverage to relieve yourself of debt, so it may seem like a wise option. However, you seriously risk hurting yourself, any employees, and your clients if this goes sour. Even worse, if you are solely or primarily receiving your income through this business, any threat to your income will further harm your chances of paying off your debt. While debt is crushing to individuals and families, with professional help and guidance you will start to see improvements. That's why a truly experienced firm like CuraDebt is necessary for your debt relief. Debt Relief Pennsylvania FAQs. How long can a lender go after you collect debt in Pennsylvania? For most types of debt in Pennsylvania, including mortgages and credit card debt, the statute of limitation is 4 years. However, for state tax debt, there is no statute of limitation. Do you qualify for debt settlement in Pennsylvania? Debt settlement programs are built for individuals undergoing hardships like loss of income or unexpected expenses. Are you suffering and having to pay minimum payments regularly? Are you still struggling under debt, which has grown beyond what you imagined? To see if you qualify, speak with a counselor at CuraDebt. We will make an estimate of your cash flows to see if you qualify for this program. We will get you a free estimate of your savings on the debt relief program. CuraDebt will work for you and make your debt settlement extremely cost-effective. With CuraDebt, we help you become normally debt-free 2-3x faster with professional help. How much will it cost? Despite the many types of debt relief programs available in Pennsylvania, we help make sense of the forest through the trees. Some programs provide immediate help while others require that you wait until their payment plan begins before getting any money back in return for paying off your debts faster than normal. Instead of wasting your time with amateurs and grifters, check out CuraDebt. Despite having some of the most experienced professionals in the industry, our fees are guaranteed to be the lowest in the industry. Even more, CuraDebt's debt relief program does not require an upfront fee. What makes CuraDebt one of the best debt settlement companies in Pennsylvania? Overall, we have helped settle millions of dollars of debt. CuraDebt is one of the oldest and most experienced companies, with clients nationwide. IAPDA and BSI certified. We provide free saving estimates and devise a plan specifically modeled toward your needs. No hidden charges. Honesty and integrity are what we stand for. Our success rate is high because client satisfaction and happiness are the main mission at CuraDebt. Undeniably elite service, with over 1,000 reviews and a 5-star rating on Customer Lobby. 4.9-star average on Shopper Approved, we are the most trusted company by people across the USA. 1,000 Google reviews with an average of 4.9-star ratings. CuraDebt is a good standing member of the Online Business Bureau, American Fair Credit Council, U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and AFCC. Getting our clients the best possible settlement with creditors is something we know how to do. We help settle debts quickly and effectively. We're incredibly efficient and cost-effective as well. Our top-notch customer service ensures to address any queries or concerns our clients may have. With CuraDebt, you are in the right hands. With a 5-star rating and 0 complaints, we are confident we are the best in our industry. We are more resourceful than any competitor in the market and help you at every step along the way. Get rid of your high interest rate debt and create a debt-free future with us. Call 877-850-3328 for a free consultation now.